All right, good morning, Warcat fans. This is the Tier 2 semifinal game between your Westerville Warcats and the Miami Redhawks. Second time the boys play Miami in this tournament. Drive 6 hours to St. Louis to play a league team twice. Should the Warcats come out on top, they will play later this afternoon in the Tier 2 final. One game at a time, though. Warcats beat the Redhawks earlier this tournament, 3-1. But these games have always been close and competitive. Cats are without Caleb Bussey this morning due to an injury in yesterday's game. So an already shortened bench becomes a little shorter. The captain saying hi. Hinton, Cowens, and Reisinger to start out with Collins and Sheely, Andrew Ploss between the pipes. Miami controls the opening draw. Hinton into the zone. He's got Cowens with him. Hinton takes a rips a shot, and he scores! Just like that! Hinton rips the twisted wrister, and 12 seconds into the game, the Cats lead 1-0. Perfect shot from Reed. Not trying to do too much, using the defenseman as a screen. And he puts one blocker side. Now that's dumped in by the Hawks. Should have been icing, but the ref says, nope, he could have played a... oh, jeez. Then the two guys go flying into the net. Collins and his man. Ploss alertly gets out of the way of that. Off the draw, Hawks win that one. Shot, that goes wide. Comes out near side corner. Hinton tries to get there. The defenseman pinches. He's able to keep that puck in. Finally does come out. Cowens. Quick to the chase, and Miami regathers. Reisinger gets a stick on that one, but it's back inside Cats territory. Reisinger picks it up again. Chips it over to Sheely. Sheely with room. Line changes being made. Sheely cuts across. Looking to get that shot off. Gets checked at the last second. Fury comes off the bench. He takes a shot. That gets steered away up into the netting. So we'll get a whistle. 13:05 here in the first period. The Warcats have the early 1-0 lead. Fury, Sanders, Fiala, the forward line, along with Crone and Nixon on the back end. Fury on the draw, won by the Hawks. Nixon on the pinch. Good job there, Fury with the setup. There's a support there, and there's a long shot. Held on to, no rebound. Fiala right on the doorstep. Sent out in front. Sanders gathers it. He dumps it behind the net. Far side, it rims all the way around. Crone alertly comes down and pinches it. Gets it down to Fiala. Kicks it to himself. Nice play there. Like Carson, there's a shot that goes wide glove side. Near side. Nixon quick on the forecheck. He does a good job to keep that puck in deep. Nixon stays along the wall, forcing the rim around. Sanders comes down. Good support from the Warcats. Fury can't get his shot off. Nixon tries to keep it in. He's waiting, and trying to remain on side, but the puck does trickle into the zone for the whistle. 12:22 here, first period. Cats lead 1-0. Kidd, Woodruff, Masucci, Hood, and Whaley. Good shift by the last threesome. Keep that puck in the Hawk zone. Let's see if we can continue that. It's dumped down Whaley. He gathers it. He chips it right back up the wall. Battling over there is Whaley. There's a shot that goes wide on Plot. Comes out the other way. Miami defender cannot keep it in, and it goes all the way back into the Red Hawk zone. Tidd gives chase behind the net. Masucci comes down on the pinch. Masucci chips it back around. He follows it up. Hood comes down on the pinch. Tidd's there to cover it up. He dumps it right back down. Masucci down low. Rimmed around near side. Woodruff comes over to help out. Sent right back around. Hood on the low pinch again. Masucci covers up for him. Good support by the Warcats so far. Good forecheck. Whaley, he tries to get the puck out. Miami's able to finally relieve the pressure. Now is a quick line change for the Red Hawks. Hood gathers it. He sends it back to Whaley as the Warcats were looking to change up as well. Whaley spins away from trouble. Tries to find an opening. Banks it off the wall. Out of the reach of Hinton. Then Reisinger. Reisinger tries to catch up to it. And then it's sent up the wall. Kept in by Hinton. Reisinger has it. Reisinger sends it out front. Collins on the back door. Stands on it, but he remains in control of it. He cuts in, then he gets it swiped off of his stick. Down low, Reisinger tries to set it back out front. Shealy gets a stick on that one, comes down to Cowens. Cowens battling 1-on-2 on the near side wall. Reisinger comes over to help out. Shealy keeps it in. Hinton there, supporting on the back side. Nice job there by the Cats to keep that puck from coming out of the zone, but the Hawks inevitably able to get out. Now it's a drop pass, nobody there but Cowens. Cowens gathers it. He's got Hinton and Reisinger 3-on-2 Warcats. Not sure why Cowens is going so wide like that. He just put two guys offside. Got a little recognition there. He had the speed coming across the blue line, and unfortunately the Cats miss out on an odd man rush. 10-12 remains here. First period, Cats lead 1-0. Fury, Sanders, and Fiala, Cooper Kleberger, and Nixon. Cooper Kleberger loses the puck. It gets swiped into the Cat zone. Nixon reverses. Just about loses it, but he's able to rim it up the boards. There's a long shot. That goes wide. Back to the far side corner. Nixon protecting the puck. Fiala's in there to dig at it. Fiala comes away with it. He sends it behind the net. Cooper Kleberger sends it up the wall to Sanders. Sanders up to Fiala. Across the red line. Fiala goes around his defenseman through the legs. He cuts in. Tries to get a shot off him and it dribbles wide. Nice hustle there by Fiala. Now that's hammered out of the zone. That was not deflected. That should be an icing, but again, the ref misses that call. Cooper Kleberger sends it up to Sanders, who brings it back behind the net. Sanders now up the wall. He tries to hit Fiala, but there are two Red Hawks between the two Warcats. They're able to dump it back in deep. Nixon now, he gets his pocket picked, and Miami sends it back to their own D. And it goes all the way back into their own zone. Sanders on the forecheck. Long shift for these guys. Woodruff's out there. Woodruff picks it up. Woodruff tries to send it in front of the net. The goalie gets a piece of it. Hood comes down and dumps it into the near side corner. Now Miami comes away with it. Looking to get numbers. Woodruff quick on the back check. Gets enough of that one. There's a shot off a plot that goes behind the net. Comes out the other side. And it's picked up by Fury. Gives the puck away at the top of the zone. The end of a long shift for Fury, and he's looking to get off. He's able to do so. Out jumps Weisenberger. Rimmed around far side. Whaley gives chase as the Red Hawks were changing up. Keeps rolling up the wall. Weisenberger can't get that puck. Not enough on that one, and it gets dumped back behind the net. Owen Hood picks it up. Hood sends it up the wall. Woodruff tries to play a wicked hop off the dasher. Can't do so. Comes all the way back down to Whaley. Whaley just sends it out of harm way. That's going to go down for an icing call, so we're going to leave it right here. 7:49 left to play here in the first period. Warcats lead 1-0 on an early goal by Reed Hinton. It is freezing in this rink. It is a brisk 19 degrees outside, and it is pretty cold inside. Off the draw, Reisinger has it. He sends it up to Hinton on the near side wall. Reed now, he looks far side. Cowens picks it across the blue line. He takes a long wrist shot right to the goalie. Hitting's right on top. Good job there by the captain to shoot that puck. Reisinger on the dot. He holds his guy. Hinton tries to get it back to Sheely. Sheely's got to chase it down. He reverses it. Couple guys right on top of him, though. Sheely's able to skate away from trouble. He gets up to Cowan. Cowan's 2-on-2 with Reisinger. He goes around his man. Oh, and then the other D comes over and lays the check on Cowan's. Nice defensive play there by the Hawks. Collins tries to come in to pinch. Cowan's now on the back check. Good job there by Steady. Steady now with time. He sends up to David. It's behind him, though. Reisinger picks it up off the wall. Reisinger on angle. Shot, excuse me. And then it's chipped up the wall. Collins keeps it in. He sends it down low to Cowens. Cowens gets his pocket fixed there along the wall as the Hawks go for a line change. Cowens battling down low. Oh, it actually pops right out in front of the net. And then Fury gets blasted with a high hit. And the Warcats are going to go to the power play, I do believe. Even though they blew the whistle when... But now now Sheely took a late punch to the head. So now it'll be interesting to see what's coming. I think it'll be 2 minor penalties to Miami, so the Warcats should have a full 5-on-3. Huge opportunity here in the first period. 6:41 remains here in the first. Cats lead 1-0. So the Cats are going to have a full minute and a half of 5-on-3. Hood, Reisinger, Hinton, Sheely, and Cowens. Reisinger on the faceoff. Bouncing puck picked up by Cowens, gets it to Sheely. Warcats now, a lot of room to work. Sheely has it, he's walking, he walks it, he rips a shot. Save made, rebound. Nice job there by Sheely. The defender was giving him space, and Sheely took it. Again, Reisinger wins it to Hinton, he chips it to Sheely. Sheely on the half wall, sends it to Hinton in the slot. Hinton shoots, gets blocked, Hood down low, picks it up. Back to the point to Reisinger. Reisinger, ton of room. He comes over near side Sheely. Sheely on the dot, takes a shot. That gets blocked. Hawks bank it off the wall. Hinton hustling to keep it in. Nice job there by Reed down low. Oh, Hood was behind the D, but it rolled off his stick. He gets it back to Reisinger. Reisinger walks. He rips a shot. Save made. Off the window. Hinton's there to gather it. Behind the net. Reed sends it. Cowens back up to Reisinger. Reisinger captures it. Shot. Save made. Rebound. Sits right there. Another opportunity. Bouncing puck in the crease. Where is it? Red Hawks have it. They try to rim it around. Reisinger keeps it in. Reisinger steps in back door to Hinton. Hinton shots off the goal post. It comes firing out the other side. Reisinger walks. He shoots. He rips that one over the net. Near side, Sheely. 26 seconds remain in the 5-on-3. Sheely, far side to Reisinger. Reisinger settles a shot. He scores! David Reisinger. He rips it far side post. And the Cats take a 2-0 lead with 5:31 to play in the first period. Exactly what was needed on a full 5-on-3. You got to take advantage of those opportunities. And the Cats still have 18 seconds remaining of 5-on-4. Kidd, Woodruff, and Fury out there with Crone and Cooper Kleberger. Off the draw, Woodruff. He sends it back to Cooper Kleberger. Far side to Crone. Crone can't settle it. Bouncing puck. Crone battling at the line there. He's able to chip it out to Tidd. Tidd can't handle it. There's a rolling puck there. Back and forth they go. This puck is not settling at all. Rolling here in the neutral zone. Woodruff finally picks it up. He sends it back and splits the D. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Cooper Kleberger banks it off the wall to Crone. Sends it up to Woodruff. Woodruff smartly just gets it out of harm's way. That should go for an icing call. No, they waved it off. It just settled right before the red line. Opportunity for the Warcats to get back on the forecheck. Fury far side, forcing the errant pass. Hawks are able to come away with it. as they dump it into Warcat territory. Cooper Kleberger with a guy right on top of him. Little sense of urgency there, or communication by the boys. Got to let him know he's got a guy right on him. Woodruff now, he sends it up to Tidd. It bounces off the tape of his stick. Fury now gathers it. Fury looks far side, Tidd. Tidd smartly dumps that puck in. The Hawks go for a line change, or the Cats do. Long pass, comes all the way down to Whaley. Whaley gathers it, far side to Hood. Hood, he fans on the pass up to Woodruff. And now the Hawks have it deep in Cats territory. Behind the net it goes. Hood continues around with it, and he picks it up. Hood with room. Through the neutral zone goes Owen Hood. He settles on the half wall, looking for an outlet pass. He sees far side Whaley streaking in. Whaley gathers the puck. He takes a shot. That gets blocked. Another opportunity comes back to him. It goes behind the net. Masucci picks it up, sends it behind the net. Fiala walks out. He tries to get a shot attempt. It dribbles to the goalie, and he'll cover it up with 3:43 to play, first period. A lot of action so far in the early going. The Cats lead 2-0 goals by Reed Hinton and David Reisinger. Masucci, Sanders, Fiala, Hood, and Whaley. Hood on the pinch, gets by him. Sanders comes over to help out. Long stretch pass for the Hawks. And it's in Warcat territory behind the net. Whaley battling. Gets it around to Fiala. Fiala plays it off the wall. He sends it up to Masucci with speed through the neutral. He looks to go wide. He sends it in front. Sanders was streaking. Fiala's there to get a piece of it, but he gets tangled up. And the Hawks come the other way. Long shot. Gloved by Ploss. He'll hold on to it. It will get a whistle. 3:15 to play. Sheely, Collins, Hinton, Cowens, and Reisinger. David on the dot. He wins that over to the side. Sheely jumps the winger. He chips it up. Tries to hit Hinton, who was going. Sheely picks it up off the half wall, protecting it from two Hawk players. He walks to the top of the blue. He gets it, tries to chip it over to Reisinger. Reisinger is able to chip it down low to Cowens. It takes a funny hop off the stanchion. Cowens battling his man. Hitting down low. He gets bodied and hooks his man. That goes uncalled. Might have got away with one there. Behind the net, Cowens chasing his man. Up the wall it goes. Tried to be chipped out. Sheely keeps it in. Sheely on the far side blue line. He takes a long shot towards the net. That gets deflected high, and we'll have a face-off down low. Line change for the Cats. Tidd, Weisenberger, Fury, Nixon, Cooper, Kleberger. Fury on the draw. Hawks win that one. Nice hustle there by Weisenberger to try to get in the way of that outlet pass. Cooper Kleberger comes in and keeps it in, but the Hawks get it out on their second attempt. Nixon, he chases it down behind the net. He pumps the brakes. He fans on the rim around. He's got two Hawks all over him now. They try to send it out front. Gets deflected. Comes to Tidd. Tidd chips up to Weisenberger. Barely gets out of the zone. But Weisenberger's able to chip at it. Fury then chips it further. Tidd quick on the attack. Gets a stick on that one. Fury then rims it around. It goes behind the net. Far side corner. Weisenberger gives chase. Up the wall it comes. Cooper Kleberger steps in. Knocks it right back down into the corner. Weisenberger's there. Battling Tidd in front. Tidd tries to get a stick on that one. Good pressure from the Cats. That's kept in by by Nixon this time. Move, stripes. Out it comes. Cooper Kleberger. Quick pressure, but he's able to get it over to Nixon. Nixon with time. Comes across the blue line, takes a long shot. That gets steered away off the end dasher there. Cooper Kleberger dumps it right back in. Hawks looking to relieve the pressure. That'll not go for an icing. Does not have the legs. Nixon chases it down. Nixon behind the net. Stretch pass up to Tidd. Can't catch the pass. Goes off his stick. And picked up by the Red Hawks. They come back into Cat territory. Into the corner. Bouncing puck around the dasher. Nixon still stuck out there. Picked up by Masucci. Masucci with wheels through the neutral zone. He dumps it in off the backhand. Goes behind the net. Sanders able to get a stick on that one. Right at the blue. Hood bodies his man. solid check there, but the Hawks are able to chip it in. 45 seconds remains here in the first period. This has been a quick one, a lot of action. Rimmed around, far side. Sanders tries to catch up to it. A couple Red Hawks join him. It's bouncing puck to Hood. He can't settle it. Hood carries it behind the net. He then rims it around near side Woodruff. Woodruff, nice quick chip pass off the wall. He had a pinching D right on top of him. Masucci chases it down. 20 seconds to play, first period. Comes all the way out. Whaley sends it near side. Woodruff's got to wait for Sanders to get back on side. And by doing so, he gets the puck stripped from him. The Hawks look to regather in their own zone. Nice pressure there by Woodruff. Sanders is there as well. And Reisinger picks that one off. As the buzzer goes to end the first period of play, the Warcats lead the Red Hawks 2-0. Goals by Reed Hinton and David Reisinger. It's probably the best period of play I've seen the Warcats play in a long time. Great forechecking. Not much zone time for the Red Hawks. Warcats getting the puck out of their own zone and putting pressure on the Red Hawk D. Keep it up. Cowens, Reisinger, and Hinton, Sheely, and Collins to start out the second period. Ploss manning the net. They don't have shots on the scoreboard this morning. I don't think Ploss was too busy at all, maybe a couple saves. Reisinger now tries to chip that puck up. It actually comes to Cowens, who bellies it to himself into the zone. Cowens now chips it in deep. Redhawks rim it around near side corner. Reisinger tries to come down, gather it, forcing the rim back around. That looked to be a high stick. No, they're going to say it wasn't. Redhawks now playing a bouncing puck off the end boards, able to get it out one-on-one with Collins. Come Hawks 2-on-1 developing. There's a pass out. Bad pass. Lucky break for the Cats. Sheely picks up the loose puck. Sheely tries to dump in it. He gets hauled down. No call. Cowens now, he gathers it, banks it back off the wall. Sheely picks it up. Sheely back the other way. He snipes one, blocker side. Rebound comes out far side. Nice shot by Sheely. Keep ripping that twisted wrister, young man. Cowens now, he looks to send it back down low. Goes behind the net. Reisinger tries to get in the way of that one. It comes off the wall, and they're able to chip it out. Collins now. Collins, dangerously sends it cross ice without even looking. And it was about an inch away from getting picked off for a breakaway. Reisinger now, he steps over, sends it to Sanders. Sanders tries to center it. That gets blocked. And the Redhawks look to come away with it. The Cats get caught. The long line change. Reisinger and Cowens are still out there, as is Sheely. Cowens far side, he's able to chip it out of the zone. It's just sitting in there. Sheely bodies a couple guys. It gets chipped into the zone. Miami shot, blocker to side by Ploss, right up the waffle. Warcats need a whistle here. Reisinger has control of it. He tries to cut it around two guys. Can't do that. Cutting in front of the net. Finally, Cowens says enough of this. He dumps it down. It goes right on net. Opportunity now to get some fresh legs out. The Warcats aren't showing much urgency as they get off. Nice job by Sanders, though, to thwart that stretch pass. Behind the net it goes. Comes right back out. Sanders with a shot. Where's it at? As the bouncing puck comes out. Crone, he steps into one of. That gets deflected high over the net. Off the end wall. Sanders banks it behind the net. Viola gets chased. Crone comes down to. It gets sent back behind the net. Sanders is there. Far side corner. A flip pass out into the neutral zone. Crone has it. Crone sends it right back the other way. Miami looks to spread the ice. Crone comes over. He chips it off the wall. He gets it up to Viola across the blue line. Carson Fiala steps in, loses control. Oh, he kicks it up to himself. What a move. Shot, stay made, rebound. Oh, another nice save there by the tender as he sprawls across. And now the Hawks were able to get that out of harm's way and all the way back into Cat territory. Cooper Kleberger chips it up to Fiala. Fiala gets hammered. He gets right back up, though. Fury now, he takes a long shot. That gets gloved. That was going about 2 feet wide, but the goalie will snag it out of midair. And he'll get a whistle here with 11:04 to play in the second period. The Warcats lead 2-0. Masucci now out there with Weisenberger and Woodruff, Whaley and Hood. Off the draw, Masucci has it. Oh, a nice little play there by Weisenberger to come in and grab that puck. He almost got a shot on net at the red line. That comes out. No, it does not come out. Oh, and then there's a little move. Shot deflected. Bouncing puck near Ploss. Ploss holds onto it as it gets bumped by the Red Hawk player. And we'll get a whistle with 10:46 to play. Off the draw, the Red Hawks push it up, and Ploss makes the save. Red Hawk centerman pushes it forward and goes right around Masucci to get the shot off. See what he does this time. He looks like he's going to try to draw it back. Masucci does a great job this time, holding his guy there and getting it back to Hood. Hood's able to chip it out of the zone. Weisenberger chips it up to Woodruff. 2-on-1 developing for the Cats. Woodruff, there's a shot, save made. Masucci now, he tries to chip it down low. Woodruff, he has it, protecting the puck. Tries to send it out front, stands on it. Rimmed off the glass, comes back to Hood. Hood banks it off the wall. Masucci picks it up, top of the zone. Masucci tries to send it down low off a Hawk player. And it comes out into the neutral. Whaley, he's able to chip it back in, and they're going to call offside here. Maybe by a few inches. Face off at the center dot. Nixon, Cooper, Kleberger, Reisinger, Hinton, and Cowens. Ooh, try to get a nice little view right through here. Bouncing puck, picked up by Nixon right in front of Ploss. He's able to get it up to Cowens, rolls off Cowens' stick, but it does come out of the zone. Back and forth they go. Neutral zone, Cowens. Head up, alertly dumps it in. It actually bounces off a player and out of play here. This face-off will come at center ice. Reisinger wins that one. Cooper Kleberger bounces off the wall. Reisinger at the red line. He chips it in. Behind the net, the goalie settles it. Nice little chip play off. Nice stick there by Reisinger. Hinton tips that one and dumps it down low. That gets blocked. He tries again a second time. Reisinger plays it off the wall. He's got Cowens going there. He sends it to Cowens. Oh, the hard pass. Cowens couldn't handle it. Not sure he was expecting it. David looked like he was going to shoot. And now Hawks a little time and space to get the puck out. Comes all the way down. Nixon picks it up. Behind the net goes Chase Nixon. Rims it around. Hinton, little chip pass to Reisinger. Reisinger, rolling puck, sends it far near side to Cowens. Cowens gathers it. He sends that one on. Ooh, the goalie makes that save right off the paddle. No rebound with Reisinger right on top of him. 9:01 to play here in the second period, and the Warcats lead 2-0. Fury, Sanders, Fiala, Collins, and Sheely. Face-off won by the Hawks. Fired around. Sheely's able to gather it. He then dumps it back down low to Fiala. Fiala looks out front to Sanders. He swipes at a bouncing puck, and it rolls to the goalie. Sanders is going to take this draw on the strong side. He wins that over to Fury. Fury chips it back to Sheely. Sheely dumps it in. Behind the net it goes. Collins comes in. Collins just about overskates it, but he's able to regather it. Protecting the puck is Christian Collins. Sends it down low. Fiala's there. Rimmed all the way around near side. Sheely on the pinch. Comes out to Fury. Fury turns, shoots. Save made. And it goes up into the netting and out of play. 8:29 to play here, second period. Sanders on the draw. Wins that to the wall. Kept in by Sheely. Sheely backhands it towards the net. Goes behind the net. Hawks are able to rim it out of the zone. Sanders picks it up in the neutral. Sanders cuts in. Cuts across the blue line. Sanders around one guy. Trying to get a shot attempt. Gets swiped off his stick. He lifts the stick with it. He gives the offensive body check on his man. Comes back to Collins. Collins, low wrister. That gets steered up into the netting, and we'll get another whistle here with 8:04 to play. Line change here for the Cats. Nice shift there by that trio. Woodruff, Tidd, and Weissenberger now with Hood and Whaley. Weissenberger to take the draw. He protects from his man. Tidd goes in, tries to get a piece of it, actually rolls to the goalie. And it's blown dead. Off the draw. Woodruff tries to chip it over to Hood. That gets intercepted, and the Redhawks come back the other way. They dump it in. Behind the net goes Whaley. Whaley tries to reverse it, but he doesn't get anything on that. And the Redhawks gather it, but it goes to Hood. Hood to Woodruff, to Weissenberger. Weissenberger with room. Across the blue line. He gets bodied off the puck. He's battling 1-on-2. Good work there by Weissenberger. Woodruff comes in to help out. Woodruff, he then sends that one towards the net. The goalie looked like he had issues with that one, and that gets dumped down by the Redhawks. Should go for an icing, but we got a rolling puck. Lucky break for Miami there as a rolling puck steered away from the goal line. Whaley sends it out into space. Redhawks dump it right back in. Hood picks it up. Hood rims it around with a couple guys all over him. Woodruff, oh, nice chip off the glass. Tries to hit Tidd in stride. Tidd hustling to get that one. Nice play defensively by the Hawks. Woodruff just about kept it in, but it did come out of the zone by about a foot. We'll get a whistle with 7 minutes flat remaining in the second period, and the Cats leading 2-0. Reisinger, Cowan, Hinton, Crone, and Nixon. Face-off won by Reisinger. Crone, he chips it off the wall here, and Miami regathers in their own zone. Out of the zone, they send it on net. Ploss steers that one into the corner. Can't see what's going on. It comes out to Hinton. Reed tries to hit Cowens, but it's too far for him. And the Redhawks regather in the neutral zone. Into Cats territory. There's a nice little drop pass in the slot shot. That gets blocked by Nixon. Oh, it goes right to another player. And Ploss pushes over and gobbles that one up. Shot from the slot. Went off of Nixon and landed right on the blade of another Redhawk, who fires it, and Ploss was able to get over there and smother it. Right off the draw, pops right out. Nixon tries to chip it up. Cowan's sitting right at the blue line. Nixon's able to chip it out, dump right back in. Reisinger's there. Reisinger now sends it back up near side. Back and forth they go into the neutral. Reisinger now picks it up. He tries to step around his man, and the Redhawks are able to gather it. Dumped in, approaching the 6-minute mark here in the second period. The Hawks have it behind the net. Two guys are in front of the net there. Finally, the Warhawks recognize that. Now Cowens, he has it. He's got room. He steps across the red line. Alertly just dumps it in far side. Hinton is going for a change, but he's going to come down and play that. A lot of traffic along the wall there. Hinton gathers it, and he takes a shot, and it actually hits off a defender and lands on the goalie for the whistle. 5:41 to play. Sanders, Fiala, Fury, Collins, and Sheely. Sanders on the draw. Couple attempts there. He swipes at it. Sheely tries to get down. Viola picks it up. Viola tries to send it into no man's land, but it's picked off. And now the Redhawks look for a drop pass, and Fury can't get the puck out. Had it on his stick. Now it's behind the net. Far side corner. Sanders sends it back behind the net. Sheely gives chase. Sheely bodies his man. Not sure where it's at. Someone's helmet comes off, so we're going to get a whistle. And now Miami getting frustrated as Sheely and the Miami player fell to the ice. The Miami player's helmet came off. He got up and gave Sheely a punch to the head. So he's going to go down, and I think they're going to give Sheely one for some reason. Not sure why. Not sure why you're giving Sheely one. See what they make of this. 5:10 remains here in the second period, and the Warcats lead 2-0. So they're giving Sheely a 2 and a 10 for head contact, and they're giving the Miami guy 2 and a 10. Now, Sheely is getting I don't know what's going on. It looked like they just gave him another 2-minute misconduct. Or maybe a bench minor. Heated rivalry here between the two OSHL combatants. They've already played each other 4 times this year. 3 in league play. So let's see what we end up with on the board. I believe Miami will end up with a power play. Sheely got a 2 and a 10 for a hit to the head, they called. So Weisenberger is going to go over and serve the 2 minutes, or the minute and a half. Minute and a half penalty. And then the Miami guy got a 2 and a 10. I think it was just a roughing and a general regular misconduct. So after all that, it does look like Miami will get a power play. Chance for them to cut this lead as the Cats lead 2-0. Big penalty kill coming up. Hinton, Cowens, Hood, and Whaley. And unfortunately, the Cats lose Sheely for the next 12 minutes. Whaley now. He rims it around. It gets out of the zone and out of the reach of the Miami player. Hinton gives chase. He forces the back pass picked up by the Hawks. Let's see if the Warcats can work their magic. Cowens with a... Oh, shit! Cowens, sorry for my language. Cowens had a body check on this young man, and his head went right off that purple stanchion there. But that's a legal check. It's just a bad spot. That's not a penalty. That's just a regular check. Just happens to be at the stanchion. Good call. Good non-call by the refs. .108 remains in the Red Hawk power play. Now, the ref's kicking out a Red Hawk parent. I think he's had enough. And there goes the Red Hawk parent. Face off won by the Cats. Hood rims it up the wall. Cowens tries to poke it free. Nice job. Nice stick there by Hinton. Hinton tries to get a leg up on his guy. They both overskate it, but the Redhawks come back with it. Back into the zone. Redhawks going to look to set up. D to D they go. There's a shot stick by Callens. Callens now has an opportunity. Rolling puck short-handed. He gets pestered from behind. Couldn't settle the puck. And a nice back check by the Redhawk player. And now Callens got to get back into the play. Banked off. Good. He tries to bank it off the wall. Comes out to Callens. Callens gets it out into the neutral. He's trying to get off for a change. The long change here in the second period. You got to be careful. Hinton now. He goes. Great work there by the Warcats. Reisinger and Fury come out. 16 seconds remain here in the power play. That's dumped in. That could be for icing. A wobbly puck doesn't make the goal line. Miami sends it out themselves. Now we have a penalty, I guess. And it's going to Miami. Interference call on the Redhawks. 4 seconds before Weisenberger's out of the box. He is serving Sheely's 2 and a 10. And then the Warcats will be on the power play for 1 minute 26. 3:43 remains in the second period, and the Cats lead 2-0. Face-off to the right of the goalie. Fury, Reisinger, Hood, and Collins, looks like. Won by the Hawks. They take it behind their own net. And now the Warcats are on the power play. Rimmed around on the glass. Oh, Collins can't play it. Goes between his legs. Nice back check by Hood. Hood gets it to Collins. Now Collins turns upstream. Gets it to Fury. Lands on Reisinger's stick. Reisinger now. He goes wide. He cuts in. He battles off one guy. He gets put into the board. Sanders joins it. Comes back to Collins. Collins now with time. Wobbly puck here. Sanders, he plays it off. He tries to send it far side. Gets bounces. Hood gathers it. Hood down low. Away from traffic. Got Fury in front. Sanders now has it. Sanders, he takes a shot. That doesn't get through. Goes behind the net. Hood swipes at it. Redhawks gather it. They look to ice it down. Wow. The guy fans on it and lands right on the Redhawks stick. Nice job there by Collins to battle his man. 30 seconds remain in the Warcat power play. Picked up by Fury. Actually sent it to David, hit him in the back of the legs. Now it's back to Fury. Fury across the zone. It rolls off of his stick. Again, this puck's been, I'm going to leave it right here. That's going to go for an icing. But this puck has been bouncing all morning here at this rink. Ice is in a little rough condition. And we got an errant buzzer, but luckily it was during the stoppage of play. 16 seconds remain here in the power play for the Warcats. 2:29 here in the second period. Woodruff, Weisenberger, Masucci, Cooper Kleberger, and Nixon. Masucci on the faceoff. Bouncing puck. Nice job by Woodruff. Gets it over to Weisenberger. He steps in, takes a shot. Save made. Masucci gets that over to Weisenberger. Chips it back to Nixon. Nixon steps. He stands on it. Weisenberger tries to get it. Comes back to Nixon. There's a shot. Just gets deflected wide off the end wall. Can't see Woodruff's there. He tries to bank it in. It goes behind the net. Woodruff finds Cooper Kleberger up top. Cooper Kleberger settles it down, sends it back down to Woodruff. Woodruff coming up off the half wall, protecting the puck. Still has it. Power play is over. 5-on-5 hockey. Gets it back to Cooper Kleberger. Long shot off a shin guard. It sits right outside the zone. Nixon chips it back to Cooper Kleberger. He banks it off the window. Comes to Woodruff. Woodruff has Weisenberger. 2-on-2. Woodruff turns, fires. That gets blocked by the Red Hawk D. Goes into the corner. Comes back. Cooper Kleberger sends it back down low. Red Hawks intercept that play, but Masucci's there. He makes one man miss on the backhand. Takes a shot. Not even sure if it made it through. Weisenberger working hard, battling. Masucci chipping in. He goes for a line change. Good work here by the Cats. Nixon comes on. He keeps that one in. Nice play there to get it over to Cooper Kleberger. There's a long shot, and that's gloved. What a great shift there by that five-man unit. 1:16 remains here in the second period. Cats continue to hold on to the 2-0 lead. Biella, Fury, Kidd, Hood, and Whaley. Fury on the face-off. He wins that one. Fiala, too much mustard on that one. The Hawks have it. They rim it around. Hood comes down on the pinch, is sent out front. Fury's there to chip it away, but the Hawks come away with it. Hawks player couldn't find it. It was rolling. What's new? Whaley picks up right in front of Plas. A rolling puck in front of the goalie is iffy. Now it's dumped down low. Hawks with an opportunity. Send it on the slot. Fury's there to swipe it away. Now we've got a penalty coming up to the Warcats, I believe, as Whaley, I believe, slashed the player's stick in half. So with 46.9 seconds here in the second period, the Red Hawks are going to the power play. Nixon, Collins, Cowens, and Reisinger are the four-man unit. Is the four-man unit. Reisinger to take the face-off. Won by the Hawks. Opportunity here late in the second period for the Hawks on the power play. Let's see if the Cats can get a break. Reisinger at the top, pestering his man. They switch off. Cowens now comes up. Good job there by the two high forwards, keeping the Red Hawks at bay. Oh, there's a shot. Plas didn't even see it. Went right off his stick and into the corner. Collins down low. Now it's behind the net. 20 seconds in the period. Walking right out in front. There's a shot towards the net. Collins gets a stick on it. There's a shot that goes behind the net. Collins is without a stick and a glove. He finally picks up both, and Cowens has it. 8 seconds to play. He chips it up into space. Reisinger will get into it, take a shot off the goalie's shoulder, and that'll do it for the second period here in the Gateway Cup semifinal game. The Warcats lead Miami after 2-0. Reed Hinton and David Reisinger are the goal scorers. Shit, I almost fell. I'm standing on a bench here, and it just about went out on me. The Warcats still have 44 seconds of penalty to kill. Whaley in the box for slashing. And Sheely, I believe, has about 7 minutes, 6 minutes maybe left in his 2 and 10. So Tidd and Fury, Collins and Hood out to kill this. Off the draw, Fury wins that clean. Hood gets chased as the Hawk player is right on top of him. Goes off the Hawks player and into the Warcat bench. Face off outside the zone. Red Hawks win that one. They're able to dump it in. Hood plays it off the wall. Tries to step right. He steps into the middle of traffic. Comes to Fury. Fury's able to chip it out. Nice job there by Collins. Clock! The penalty clock's not moving. Still at 44 seconds. Penalty clock wasn't moving. Nobody's recognizing. Maybe now. Sorry if I'm yelling in your ear. It looks like the ref recognized it. Now they reset the penalty to 22 seconds. That was odd. The game clock's only at 13. Yeah. Game clock was moving, but the penalty clock wasn't. Sorry about that, folks. Redhawks come in. There's a long shot blockered by Ploss. The rebound comes right on the slot. Oh! Rebound opportunity goes behind the net. As though it was a wobbling puck. Whaley now out of the box. He goes to the bench. Woodruff comes on. And the Warcats are able to kill that opportunity there at the end of the power play. Ploss makes the save. And the rebound gets wide of the open cage. Now Tidd down low battling his man. It comes up. Masucci. He has control of it. He sends it backwards right to a Red Hawk player, and they come across the blue line. Cooper Kleberger tries to step up on his man. He gets walked, and they shoot that one over the net. Woodruff now, he has it. Makes the play up to Masucci. Masucci and Tidd, 2-on-2 the other way. Masucci with it. He cuts in. Oh, loses the puck. Back come the Hawks. They'll just dump it in. Goes behind the net. Cooper Kleberger tries to hit Masucci. Bounces off his stick. Masucci chips it off the wall to Tidd. Tidd, he then centers it. Tries to hit Woodruff. Woodruff now comes in the far side. He walks around off on the backhand. Takes a shot. Gets deflected on it. Dribbles into the crease. Swiped away. Now Tidd lays out his man, and he's going to go for an interference call, I'm sure. The frustration behind the play. Tidd was battling his man. I think he'll go. Looked like he laid out a guy, but I'm not sure. The ref was watching him the whole time. Behind the play, Tidd and the Miami player were battling. And then Tidd took out his frustration down low in the offensive zone. So he'll go to the box. And the Hawks will go right back to the power plays. Warcats are giving Miami opportunities here. Got to be more disciplined than that. Westerville's playing a great game so far, but got to stay out of the box. Reisinger and Fiala out there now. Giving Miami some momentum. Miami off the half wall. There's a shot blocked by Nixon. Back on the half wall. Miami puts it down low. Nixon gets a stick on that one. Steers the man behind the net. Christian Collins over there as well, using that long reach. Fiala comes down to help out. He chips it behind the net. He follows it up. He gets hooked a little bit. No call there. He sends it to the near side corner. Nixon and Reisinger over there. Comes right out in front of Ploss in the crease. Fiala comes down low. He's able to chip it. Gets out of the zone. Nice job there by the Cats. 55 seconds remain in the Red Hawk power play. Back into Westerville territory goes Miami. A little drop pass there on the half wall. Long shot. Save made. Ploss. Rebound. Collins there to swipe it away. Good job there by Collins. Rims it around. It's not going to go for an icing along the benches there. There's way too much snow built up. 30 seconds remain in the power play. Into Hawks territory, or Cats territory. The Hawks look to send it out in front. Where is it? Nice job there. Blocked away by Hood. Sent back to the point. Shot attempt blocked by Cowens. Comes off the near side wall. Another shot blocked by Nixon. Comes right back to the Miami player. Nixon gets the stick on that one. That goes off the edge of the post out the other way. Fiala's still out there having a hard time trying to get off, I think. He looks gassed. He's been out there the whole kill. Nixon knocks that one out of midair. He's got Cowens in the middle. Can't find him. Nixon got to get that puck in deep. Finally, the Warcats are able to kill that off. 10.5 to play here. Hinton sends it up to Sanders. Bouncing puck. Sanders got it. Sends that one towards the net. That goes wide off a defender. Rimmed around. Whaley's there. Whaley knocks it out of midair. Picked back up by Miami, approaching the 10-minute mark here in the third period. The Warcats lead 2-0. Hinton picks it up at the red line, chips it up to Sanders. Sanders looks to dump it in deep. Behind the net, Cowens. Redhawks, long stretch pass here. Bounces off a Red Hawk player. That should go for an icing call. I don't know why. They keep missing these icing calls. That hit the Red Hawk player on this side of center ice. Sanders now picks it up and rolls off his stick. He tries to chip it up. Nice job there by Sanders to stick with it. He's got Hinton in front. He then reverses it. Weisenberger lets it go to Whaley. Whaley walks off the board, takes a shot. Doesn't get through. Weisenberger's there. He tries to chip it out to Sanders in front of the net. And the Red Hawks will just relieve the pressure. Cooper Kleberger chases it down. Rolling puck. What's new? Cooper Kleberger reverses it. Far side corner it goes. Weisenberger comes down to play it. Behind the net goes Weisenberger. He sends it up the wall. Hinton's there. Hinton chips it out of the zone. No, it actually comes right back to him. And he gathers it, and then he'll send it down. That'll go for an icing call. And we'll get a whistle with 8:56 remaining in the third period. Cooper Kleberger and Collins, the D-men, Masucci, Weissenberger, and Tidd, the forwards. Masucci on the dot. Miami wins that. There's a long shot deflected out the far side. Tidd gives chase. Tidd gets his stick lifted. Puck comes down to Collins, who finds Masucci in the center. Masucci turns. Got a guy behind him. Tries to protect the puck. But the Hawks are able to chip it back out. Cooper Kleberger now with control of it. Not able to get the puck too deep. And now we got a penalty coming up. Again, to the Cats. My goodness. You're tempting fate here, boys. Got to be more disciplined. This is the fourth consecutive power play for Miami. 8.5 to play. Playing with fire, boys. Collins, Nixon, Reisinger, and Fury now. Fury on the dot. It bounces right there. A couple guys come in to jab away at it. Miami comes away with it. Collins gets a stick on that one. Rimmed around. Fury tries to get there. Kept in deep. The Redhawks now trying to streak in a guy in the back door. The pass was head high. Kind of hard to play those ones. Far side, top of the circle. There's a long shot. It goes wide. Behind the net it is. Nixon gets in there. He swipes away at it. Nixon has it. He tries to get the puck out, and he does. Again, with all this snow on the ice, that'll settle nicely into the Red Hawk territory. Reisinger trying to put the pressure on his man. Comes out into the neutral zone. Fury chips it right back in. Reisinger bodies his man as the puck drifts behind the net. Collins gives chase. Collins now. He reverses it. Miami player stays with him. Collins, he tries to send it off the wall. That gets deflected. Now it's a bouncing puck. Collins still has it. It's caught in his skates. Fury trying to get the puck out, does so. Reisinger steps up to the loose puck. He cuts into the middle, rolls off his stick. Dumped in, gloved by Nixon. Nixon plays it off the wall. Comes out into the dasher. 20 seconds remains in the Masucci penalty. Nixon now. Oh, he had Reisinger streaking. He tries to hit him. Bounces to David. David tries to get positioning around his man shorthanded. Reisinger behind the net. Now he's got to get out of harm's way and get back under 10 seconds. Nice work there by Reisinger. Nixon's able to keep that one in. And the Hawks kill their fourth consecutive penalty. Comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Hood picks it up. Hood looking, sends it off the wall. Finds Cowens. Nobody there. Cowens has it. He comes in. He's got Weissenberger on the back door. Oh, gotta shoot that puck, man. Weissenberger now. He chips at it behind the net. He follows it up, but it comes back the other way. Whaley's there. Redhawks come away with it. One-on-one down the far side. Nice back check there by Woodruff to thwart the two-on-one opportunity. Down low is Weissenberger. He swings it, or that was Whaley, apologies. He gets it to Weissenberger. Oh, Weissenberger gets a little check from behind there. He battles down low. Whaley battling, and now Whaley's going to the box. That's the same exact hit that the Redhawks just put on Weissenberger. My goodness. 5 power plays in a row now for Miami. 6:11 to play. And the Warcats holding on to the 2-0 lead, giving Miami plenty of opportunity to get back into this game. 5 consecutive penalties. Man. Whaley back to the box for a hit from behind. Now they're calling a rough. So the Warcats have nobody out there. Not the optimal way to kill a penalty. Collins, Cooper Kleberger, Hinton, and Sanders. Face-off won by the Hawks. They step to the top of the zone. Near side, there's a long shot. Plus, saw that the whole way. And he got Gobbles that one up right in the crest. No rebound. Good job by Ploss. This is a tough game to be in. He hasn't been very busy. So to stay alert and stay focused, that's a tough job. Good on him. Now off the wall, Cooper Kleberger plays it. Sanders bouncing off the wall. He's got Hinton going the other way, just couldn't get there. Now back the other way come the Hawks, 3-on-2 across the line. Sandon, but it sits in the crease there. There's a shot right in the high slot, picked up by Hinton. Hinton gives it off the wall to Sanders. Out of his reach, chipped right back by the Hawks. Warcats, oh, lucky. We got an unlucky offside call there, but the Hawks, or the Warcats, got to get the puck across the center line and get that puck in deep. 1:03 remains. I believe Sheely's out. Sheely is out after serving his 2 and 10. Sanders on the draw. Puck sits in there. Hawks come away with it. Hinton's able to get a stick on that one. Hinton now tries to cut in. The puck gets drifted into the corner. Reed stays with it. Reed down low. Battling 1-on-2 in the near side corner. 45 seconds remain in the Whaley penalty. Good job by Hinton. He's going to go off. But before he does, he's going to gather that and dump it right back in. Out comes Tidd. Tidd swipes at the puck, and the Red Hawk player goes around him. Opportunity there, a shot. They've made Ploss. He'll hold on to it. No rebound. 26 seconds remains in the Whaley penalty. We have 5:06 here in the second period. The third period. And the Cats lead 2-0. So we got Reisinger, Tidd, Nixon, and Hood. Reisinger on the faceoff. Won by the Red Hawks. D-to-D they go. Long shot. Bouncing off. Oh! Ploss! Squeezes the arm enough. It got deflected. It went under the blocker side arm and rolled out the near side behind him. Whew. There's a backdoor pass. Blocked by Hood. Hood now. He plays it off the wall. Right back to the shooter. Tidd's over there battling. Tidd. Nice job there. Battle his man. It comes up to the wall. 5-on-5 hockey. Cats got to get back in there and get out of their zone. Let me see if I can move the camera here. They center it across the crease. Red Hawks, then they shoot that when it comes out the near side. Goes back behind. The Red Hawks getting a little bit of juice here off this power play. Ref stands right in front of me. There's a long shot. I don't know what happened. Trying to move the camera here. Back to the point. Another long shot. Gloved by Ploss. Good job, Andrew. Poised. And the composure back there from number 30. 4:15 to play. And the Red Hawks putting on the pressure. Fury, Sanders, and Biella with Crone and Collins. Fury goes forward with it. Don't do that in the defensive zone. No icing here. Fury kept in there by Crone. Fury picks it up. He turns. He gets it to Biella. Tries to send that one towards the front of the net. Doesn't get through. Sanders getting heavy on his man. The Hawks come away with it. Collins tries to sit his man outside. Gets a stick on that one. The puck goes out the far side. Comes back to the point. Long shot. Ploss. Glove save. You kidding me? We had another penalty? Let me guess, to the Cats. This is ridiculous. I've never seen a penalty parade like this. 6 penalties in a row, this time to Crone. 3:42 to play. My goodness. The Warcats have been shorthanded this entire period. That's 6 consecutive power plays, 5 of them here in the third period. Almost 10 minutes of being shorthanded. So we're going to have Hood, Whaley, Hinton, and Reisinger. Hinton wins that one. Hood tries to send it out. That gets knocked out of midair. That's long shot. Oh, blockered aside by Ploss. Fights that one off. Hinton chips it up to Reisinger out of his reach. And the Hawks go back the other way. Stops and starts, boys. Big swipes and turns and In the meantime, there's a shot gloved by Ploss. He holds on to that one. The Warcats can't do the big stick swing and the big circle. Got to get back into the play quicker than they are right now. Reisinger on the dot. Bouncing puck. Held on by the Hawks. They're down low. Hood trying to... It comes out. Nice job by Hinton. Now David's able to gather it and chip it out to the center line, forcing the Hawks to regroup inside their own blue. They fan on that one. Second attempt. Far side gets through. Whaley trying to keep his man at bay. Whaley leaves it there for Reisinger. Reisinger turns, feathers it. Luckily, nobody was there. He didn't get much on that one. The Hawks come back into the zone. Dump it in deep. It goes behind the net. Hood looks to pick it up. Keep an eye on the scoreboard here. 30 seconds remains in the Crone penalty. Hood, there's a shot. It comes right out in the back door. Whaley gets a piece of that one. It comes right out into the slot. Hood now, he steps into one. He chips it up to Reisinger. Reisinger with an opportunity here. 2-on-1. Hood joins the play. Short-handed opportunity. Reisinger, he walks. Rips it. Save made. 10 seconds remains in the Crone penalty. 2:21 left in the third period. And the Warcats lead 2-0. Tidd and Cowens come out, along with Nixon and Collins. Off the draw, won by the Redhawks. Rimmed around. Nixon thought about it. He holds back as Tidd joins the play. 5-on-5 are the Cats. Let's see if they can go the remaining 2 minutes without going back to the box. Far side corner. Knocked out of the zone by the Hawks. We'll keep an eye on the goalie here as Miami's down 2-0 under the 2-minute mark. There's a long shot. That goes wide. Far side corner. Picked up by Cowens. Cowens, near side pass to Tidd. Tidd picks that one up, plays it through his own legs. He goes wide using the speed and the body. He gets in, he cuts into the goalie, sends it over to Cowens, and he scores! What a play by Tidd. He takes the pass from Cowens out of his own zone, through his own legs, uses the body control to protect the puck. He cuts in on the goalie, and then he feathers a nice little pass over to Cowens, who buries the biscuit, and the Cats take a 3-0 lead with 1:43 to play in the third period. Crone now banks it off the wall at Weisenberger. He dumps it in. The Cats will look to just kill out the remaining 1.5 to go here, holding on to the 3-0 lead. Woodruff battling. He gets it out to Weisenberger. He turns, shoots. That one's wide. Masucci now on the near side. Masucci chips it back to Cooper Kleberger. He tries to step around the D. He's able to do so. He walks it off the board. Then it gets chipped off of his stick. And the Hawks come away with it. On the far side corner. One minute to play here, third period. Cooper Kleberger tries to join the play. He gets bodied. He just dumps it into the corner. Woodruff comes down to help out. That's sent towards the front of the net. He goes behind the net. Crone battling his man. Miami looks to come around with it. Nice play defensively by the Cats. Masucci with speed. Looks to cut through the D. He's on the backhand now. Masucci sends that one towards the net. Gets deflected over top of the net. He goes hard into the back of the boards along with his man, and the Hawks come away with it. Off the wall, it gets banked to Whaley. Whaley sends it near side, Cooper Kleberger. 24 seconds remain. Cooper Kleberger holds on to it, sends it back to Whaley. Whaley back to Cooper Kleberger. He chips it up the wall to Masucci. He banks it. Woodruff picks it up. Woodruff now. He takes a shot. That goes wide. It comes out the far side. He's going to get caught up in the snow there. Whaley tries to pinch. It gets fit around him. Oh, nice job by Cooper Kleberger there to preserve that. And that'll do it for the Cats. They win this one 3-0. A shutout for number 30, Andrew Ploss. Cowens, Reisinger, and Hinton, the goal scorers. And the Warcats live to play another game. They'll be in the Tier 2 finals later this afternoon, 3:55 Central Time, against a team called the Predators. I don't know where they're from. Chicago? Thank you. From the Chicago area. That was probably one of the best games I think I've seen the Warcats play in quite a long time. Fantastic forechecking, great defensively. And obviously they got a lot of power play or penalty kill practice as Miami was given power play after power play the latter half of that game. A great job for the Warcats. Thanks for joining us this morning. Be sure to come back later this afternoon as the Warcats take part in the Tier 2 final game. Thank you.